Okay people, so for tonight's episode of Fornever News, we got a packed house with loads of stories to cover. We got, for starters, a politician that is trying to attack anime. It's been chaos the last day or so of people just going crazy over what he had to say, in particular about Dragon Ball Z and saying that it is over-sexualized and a lot of weird shit that came off of that. So we got something with that, but then we also have a ton of other insane stuff. We got an update regarding Crunchyroll's top 10 most watched animes over the last couple of months. Gonna be interesting to see some of the titles on that one. We also got an update about some My Hero Academia anime stuff. Yeah, kind of interesting stuff, and it's not actually related to the upcoming season, so you might want to be interested in that one. An update on the 7 Deadly Sins, a new story incoming from the mangaka himself, so look out for that one. We also got a little small tidbit of an update of Black Clover for the upcoming episodes of the anime. Small updates on Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen, two of the newbies in Shonen Jump that are tearing up the charts as they rise. An update on Shonen Jump, also an illustration that I think some people might find a little bit interesting, to say the least, from the creator of Tula Ru, but in regards to the entirety of Shonen Jump and all of its cast of characters. Again, interesting stuff there. And an update on the duo that created The Promised Neverland and what their next move is going to be. So yeah, this episode, again, packed house. I probably didn't even mention all the stories we have that is going to be included in this episode. If I did, cool. If I didn't, well, we're going to get into it, people. Let's talk about some of that Fornever News. So we got the title for this series, this thing that we're doing, Fornever News. Now we need to come up with a slogan. I mean, anime manga for life sounds good to me. I don't know. What do you guys think for a slogan for this one? And it's not like I'm a politician running for anything. I don't know. I think a slogan would be kind of cool. Let's get into it.
I say we gonna do what we do, no matter how you move, make your move. That's how it be though.
Okay, so off rip, one of the biggest stories that people are talking about since yesterday, aspiring, I want to say, because I don't think he's ever been elected into any office, politician actually tweeted out some really stupidity of nonsensical bullshit yesterday, and people are in a major uproar. Let's read his tweet so you guys can understand exactly how dumb this is, and we'll also dig into who this guy is and all of that jazz. But yeah, he said, "They are now introducing a great deal of anime," you see the word there, "into the internet matrix. Dragon Ball Z is one of the top issues here." Yeah, I can't believe he's saying that. "They are sexualizing cartoon characters to push a depraved agenda on our kids. What's next? Where will it end?" Now, to be honest with you, off rip, I could tell that this is him reaching for attention, and you know what I'm doing is, unfortunately, I'm giving it to him, but I also gotta put this out into the atmosphere so that people that, you know, if you're voting this upcoming election season for different candidates for all sorts of different office and whatnot, so you could be aware of what is being done. Now, I want to say that he's running as a conservative, and here's the kicker, because above all else, again, he's doing this for attention. It's clear as day, because unless he's that dumb to say Dragon Ball Z is over-sexualized, like, there is barely any fan service at all in Dragon Ball Z. Like, it's just like, hey, let's pick the top title of it all and then let's run with it. And like, yo fam, have you ever seen like High School DxD or some shit like that? Like, are you kidding me? Dragon Ball Z. So this is very misinformed. This is just, again, reaching for headlines, trying to get any type of buzz, because nobody knows who the hell he is or what's up with this dude. So I did a little digging, checked out his wiki to see what's up with this dude, and here's what we found. He's an American energy analyst, conservative commentator, and a QAnon affiliated conspiracy theorist. So the man that's running for this office is a conspiracy theorist. He's had some Twitter incidents in the past, so again, it seems as though he reaches for attention. He's a clout chaser. He accused Beyonce of being Italian and saying that her single Formation was a coded satanic message to globalists on July 4th. He claimed Beyonce's real name was actually Anne Marie Lastrasi, like was faking being African American for exposure to further the Soros deep state agenda for the Black Lives Matter movement. Whoa. Yeah, I don't want to get into politics here, but yeah, fam, stick to whatever the hell else the insanity up to. Leave anime manga out of this, because here's one of the biggest things. You ready for this? Whether right wing, left wing, whatever the case may be, there are anime and manga fans on both sides of it all, and Karens ain't gonna save you on this one. Leave this community alone. Leave anime and manga alone. There's been hentai and all sorts of sexualized stuff since the 80s, the 70s, so on and so forth. You're barking up the wrong tree here, fam, because conservatives and Republicans also like anime and manga. It's not only left-wing, it's not only any of that stuff. So, yeah, you know, I just want to say, for anybody that is targeting anime and manga during this global pandemic, this global crisis that we're all facing, an economic crisis at that, on top of it all, and is focusing in on targeting anime and manga, fuck you, respectfully. Moving on, Crunchyroll just announced that they have 3 million subscribers. That's not to say that only 3 million people use the platform, because free users can actually watch anime on there, but they gotta watch it with ads. But they actually have 3 million subscribers on there, and they released over the last couple of months what were the top 10 most watched anime on the platform, and some of the ones that jumped out at me immediately, because I'm like, okay, what's going on in here? And they didn't have it like, oh, who's the most watched. They had it like in alphabetical order. They don't want to throw that type of bait out there, because fans will be fighting all day. But a couple of the titles on there were, of course, My Hero Academia. Did I need to say that? I mean, come on now. Another one that would shock you is Black Clover. People always want to shit on Black Clover. Black Clover's really popular, people. Black Clover. Boruto. Another one, people love to shit on Boruto. Say, who watches Boruto? Apparently a lot of people, because it was in the top 10, and I'll try and include that list in the description below. But just seeing a few of those titles in there. Again, My Hero, totally expected it. Black Clover, I kind of expected it too. Seeing Boruto in there, considering the amount of hate Boruto gets and everything, it's definitely eye-opening and interesting to see some of the titles that were on there. I think Tower of God was on there as well, which I kind of expected, didn't expect at the same time, because it's like, there's a lot of anime on Crunchyroll, but really, really dope stuff, and I'm proud to see Black Clover and Boruto. The boys is on the list, baby. Next up, The Seven Deadly Sins has a one-shot spin-off coming forward from the creator of the manga Seven Deadly Sins. Let's read the article and we'll talk some more. Seven Deadly Sins series gets one-shot manga. The official website for Kodansha's weekly shonen magazine announced on Wednesday that Nakaba Suzuki will publish a one-shot manga for his Seven Deadly Sins manga in the magazine's combined 36th and 37th issue on August 5th. The manga will follow Bond's son, Bond Jr. Lancelot. So we're gonna get a Bond son spin-off, which, to be honest with you, for people like, no, I never finished the Seven Deadly Sins. I know a lot of spoilers about the ending and that there's kids involved, and Meliodas has a child and Bond has a child as well. So I mean, yeah, I'm gonna eventually get to it at some given point, which, if I'm not mistaken, aren't they still making more Seven Deadly Sins? Isn't there like supposed to be a spin-off manga and another anime season coming forward and shit? Like, it's not over by far with the Seven Deadly Sins, so it's gonna be interesting, I guess. I doubt I'll check it out, because I haven't even finished the original series. But for people that want more Seven Deadly Sins, you got a one-shot coming about Bond's son. Next up, we got a little bit of My Hero Academia anime news. Not about season 5, it's actually about some pre-existing OVAs that were released. In case you don't know what an OVA is, original video animation, those are kind of like specials in a way. They were released, but I don't think they were like released en masse to the public like that. I think they were probably like included with manga volumes or something along the lines of that. But reading this quickly, it says pre-existing OVAs for My Hero Academia Rescue Training that was released in 2016, as well as Training of the Dead that was released in 2017, will be released on Hulu on August 16th and on other streaming services on August 30th. That is exciting, because I always get a little bit annoyed, like, damn, hunting down OVAs is ridiculous, especially nowadays where anime is like completely readily available everywhere. I hate having to hunt it down. Like, just please put it on a platform and let me watch it. You know what I'm saying? A platform that I pay for at that. So this is really dope. I'm interested to see what they did with these. I never got a chance to watch them, so hopefully they throw it on, like, you know, a Crunchyroll or Hulu, which they said Hulu there, but I'm not sure if that's just for Hulu in Japan or what's up with that. But either way, I'm gonna be checking those bad boys out. And while we're on the subject of My Hero Academia, apparently next issue, not the one that's coming out this weekend, but the following one as well, will also have color pages for the chapter, because we're getting color pages this week. I think it even got the cover, but next week there's going to be color pages as well, which is making me wonder, like, these are going to be some big chapters, I'm imagining. Like, this is also the 6-year celebration. Big shit is about to go down. So cool beans for My Hero Academia. We got some OVAs to look forward to. We got color pages, dope stuff in the manga. Yeah, My Hero Academia is on some great shit. Next up, the duo that created the promised Neverland. They're actually already making a return to Shonen Jump, or at the very least attempting to, with a one-shot which is kind of interesting because if you think about it, Promised Neverland isn't really over yet. I mean, the manga definitely ended or whatnot, but the anime hasn't even wrapped up, and it's not even close. I mean, they only did season 1, and season 2 is supposed to be premiering this coming January, which I'm curious how the hell they're gonna handle it. Are they gonna try to rush through and wrap everything up with season 2, whatever? But they're making their way with a preview of Shinrei Sashinshi Kono Saburo, a new one-shot by Kairu Shidai and Demizu Posca that will be published in Weekly Shonen Jump issue 36, 37, so that's not this weekend, that's next weekend, with a total of 45 pages and a color page. It has no connections to the Promised Neverland, and in English it's called Psychic Photographer Kono Saburo, and yeah, kind of creepy looking. He kind of looks like a demon, the dude holding the camera, and the other character doesn't look like anybody in particular from the Promised Neverland. So I'm interested to see what they do with this one shot. Hopefully they translate it into the official English version of Weekly Shonen Jump. I mean, Promised Neverland was dope even though it had its issues, so I'm looking forward to it. Next up, apparently there's going to be a slight delay for the next week's issue of Weekly Shonen Jump. So in the West, we officially get it on Sundays. I'm imagining we're gonna get it Monday because they're delaying the Japanese release, which comes out on Monday, to Tuesday. According to this, it says, according to Shueisha's magazine schedule, issue 36/37 will be out on August 11th, Tuesday, instead of what should have been the usual August 10th, Monday. We'll keep update with any changes if they happen. So basically it'll be like a day off for the official release, so it'll probably be a day late on all rounds, even the leaks and all that jazz, which not the biggest deal in the world. It's just one day, like, we ain't gonna die. Also, quick little update, Jujutsu Kaisen and that issue of Jump, the one not this weekend, next weekend, will have color pages, so that's dope as well. And a big update on Chainsaw Man is that I want to say last spoke about it, we said that it had like 2.5 million in circulation. It has jumped up in a matter of a couple weeks to 2.7 million in circulation, so it's almost at 3 million, and it's still not even an announcement for an anime. I could see again this having 5, 6, 7 million by the time the anime comes out, and rightfully so, man. I gotta keep on telling you guys this over and over again, but I don't care. Chainsaw Man, read it, check it out. It is so freaking good. I love it, and where we're at right now is so damn heartbreaking and amazing. Like, Chainsaw Man, the future. Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man, they're the future of Shonen Jump. Hopefully I'm not wrong on this one, but I love Chainsaw Man. Check it out. Also, just a quick update for the Black Clover anime. We are definitely getting a new opening, and here's the quick article. Tomorrow X Together perform Black Clover anime's new opening song. The official website for the Black Clover anime revealed on Wednesday that 5-member Korean group Tomorrow X Together are performing the new opening theme song, I Need Hikare, Everlasting Shine. The song will ship as part of the group's second single, Drama, on August 19th, and then debut in the anime on September 1st. So the beginning of September, new Black Clover opening for the anime. Really dope. I'm not gonna lie, they've been killing it with the last couple of filler episodes, like 130, I want to say 135 or 134, I forget which numbers we're on right now, but the latest one we had was where people were arguing about Noelle, the mistake with the runes and shit like that. That episode was dope. It was cool seeing the little flashback of her mom, which again is all fixing up and foreshadowing for what's to come with the demon stuff that we're gonna get once it gets back to canon. But then even the episode before that, that's one of the things I love about the Black Clover cast of characters, is that it's been killing it. It's so interesting, funny, exciting, seeing Prickly Queen trying to get over her fear of talking with Yami, Finro getting over his fear of wanting to constantly talk to women. Like, these episodes of the Black Clover anime lately, I don't know, for filler episodes, they've been hitting. Studio Perry, I've been doing their thing lately with anime onlys. Hopefully they could continue that until we get back to canonical stuff for both Black Clover, and as well I even gotta throw in Boruto. It's been pretty dope as well. And then lastly, just a quick little update. The creator of To Love Ru, Yabuki, apparently he did like this Jump Girls swimsuit drawing of like all the girls from Shonen Jump together, and I thought it was kind of cool. Just wanted to give you guys a little look at it. Why not, right? Like, hey, it's Shonen Jump and it's girls. But I'm very curious what you guys think about all of this news that we got. For starters, do you think that the politician that is trying to attack anime, in particular Dragon Ball Z, for being over-sexualized and all this shit, is he out of his freaking mind? I mean, yeah, like I said before, if you're attacking anime and manga during this climate that we're in right now, where the world is going to shit, fuck you, respectfully. Also, your thoughts on all the other topics: Chainsaw Man 2.7 million, Jujutsu Kaisen color pages next week, My Hero Academia 2 OVAs that were originally not really released in mass that are going to be available come August, 7 Deadly Sins one-shot manga spin-off, the Crunchyroll most watched best anime of the last couple months. Again, you want to hate on Black Clover and Boruto all you want, but it's hanging in there top 10 with My Hero Academia. We don't got the official numbers, but top 10, baby, top 10. You cannot be mad. You cannot hate. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Are you excited for the Promised Neverland duo's return with this one-shot manga? You think it could potentially get serialized based on the synopsis? I know that's very early, but sounds interesting. A photographer or whatnot. Well, why not? And your thoughts on any of the other topics that we talked about in this one? The Shonen Jump delay, the Shonen Jump girls swimsuit drawing by Yabuki. Just so much stuff in this episode. Like, yeah, a lot to talk about. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace in.
It's nights like this, and times like this, that I can give another hit. But I've got this inside a switch.